Them gays need alcohol. And that's their natural flaw. Hi. How y'all doing? Welcome to Gay Christmas. Welcome to the 12th annual Alternative Miss You've Done What with Your Genitals? Welcome to the beauty pageant that makes other pageants pick up the phone and call Pier Street Guard the station to report a heinous crime. Welcome to the pageant that sneaks up behind the Rosa tree, grabs her by her smug hair and pokes her in her smug face until she's screaming for mercy like a Dalmatian puppy in Twins' basement. Yes, indeed, folks, welcome to the Alternative Miss Ireland 2006. Now, maybe it's just me and time particularly flies when you're self-medicated, but it hardly seems like a year since Miss Heidi Cunt goose-stepped onto this stage and goose-stepped into our hearts, put us on the naughty step and stole the crown from beneath our very noses. But I am just as excited tonight as I was then. Hi, people way up at the top, you poor bastards. Serves you right, leaving it till the last minute. Anyway, can't you just sense the excitement? I don't think we've had this much gay excitement since we all found out that Linda Martin was transsexual. Do you remember where you were when you heard the news? Kids, I have gathered you here to my non-extravagant yet still remarkably pert breasts, because tonight falls to you, the poorly dressed bunch of misfits in front of me, to choose a new Queen Colleen, a new Top Cat, a new Man Doyle, a new Pamela Manderson, a new Olympia Dukaka, a new Alternative Miss Ireland, and it's an onerous responsibility that you have before you, and yet an exciting one. Can you smell that? That is the smell of excitement and anticipation, and yes, just a little poo. That's from earlier on when we told the contestants we were going to be doing a drugs test, and two of them shit themselves. Just a little, but it was enough to be noticeable. They needn't have worried. We're only interested in performance-enhancing drugs like estrogen, that kind of thing. And indeed, there was a little excitement when one of our contestants did seem to have suspiciously high levels of estrogen in her system. Then it turns out she's actually a girl, so it's a little hard to tell back there, and frankly, it's even harder to care. Here at the Alternative Miss Ireland, we're so over gender. Gender is so last season, we like to think of ourselves as post-gender. By which I mean you can just pick the gender you want to be on the internet and they'll post you the bits and bobs you need. I'm glad to see that you're all in fine form. We always get such a nice bunch of people here at the Alternative Miss Ireland. A lovely mixed bunch. No doubt we have quite a few heterosexuals, or straights as I know you like to be called, in. Do we have any heterosexuals here? Honestly, it'd break your little gay heart, wouldn't it? It must be so awful being straight. I daren't even begin to imagine how awful it must be, your grey, dull, dreary lives. And you must be such a disappointment to your parents. Honestly, Veda, my heart goes out to them. Or at least it would if my capacity for empathy hadn't been so diminished by years of alcohol and poppers. Then again, that is just the price one pays for a fun gay life. And the terrible tragedy, the straight people here wouldn't even know what I'm talking about. It's an awful, tragic catch-22 they find themselves in. Their lives are grey and dreary because they're heterosexual, and because they're heterosexual, they don't even know. I'll tell you what, just for tonight, right? Just for tonight, why don't we just forget all about your grey, dreary, straight lives? Just, live for tonight, have some fun, and in return, we'll try and ignore what you're wearing. Now, I'm quite sure that there are quite a few homosexuals in tonight. Look at them, positively bursting at the seams with the excitement. Look at the gay boys. They haven't been this giddy since their geography teacher leant over and they could caught a glimpse of his chest hair. And the dykes. Hi, ladies, my ladies. Look at you all, fighting the urge to climb right up here and fondle me. And indeed, ladies, I am fighting the urge to let you. Except, of course, if you're Donna McCall. No, because as she well knows, that will be breaking the terms of her barring order. Oh, for a second I thought you were Donna McCall. I'm sorry. And do we have any bisexuals here? Much that we would like to forget about them. How could we? Or are they all outside trying to make up their minds whether they're going to come in or not? Although if you are bisexual and you're here on a first date, perhaps now is not the time to shout about it. You don't want some poor girl running out in tears. He may have told you his name is John, but we all know him around here as any port in a storm. Anyway, no matter the hue of your sexuality, you're all very welcome here this evening. Now, as you're well aware, I'm sure, tonight is a fundraising event, and all proceeds raised tonight will be going to our nominated charities, which are, of course, Corja and Open Heart House. Both organizations have been working in the field of HIV and AIDS for many years and doing sterling work. Corja as a resource center and a peer support network, and Open Heart House as a center that provides therapies for people living with HIV and AIDS. So, on behalf of both Corja and Open Heart House, I'd first like to say thank you so much for coming tonight. Give yourself a round of applause.